Welcome to another video, and in this video I'm going to give you guys an in-depth tour around the inside and outside of the 2017 Cadillac CTS. Starting off with the outward appearance of the 2017 Cadillac CTS, it definitely does have a very nice sleek design. Definitely in the silver color is very nice. You notice the very big Cadillac badge that you have up front, letting everyone know what you're driving. If you look at the wheels, you definitely tell that there's a lot of tread still left on these tires. And then as you look at the brakes, you'll notice that these actually, this car actually has Brembo brakes, which is actually used on a lot of performance cars today. So this definitely does have a lot of stopping power. Under the hood of this vehicle, you have 335 horsepower coming from a 3.6 liter V6 engine. That definitely is a lot of power. Tons of power to definitely get this thing up and go faster. You know, get on the highway, or whether you're just doing your everyday driving and stuff. It's definitely a nice car that has a lot of power. Now moving on to the inside of the 2017 Cadillac CTS, this is definitely where the luxury of the Cadillac shows. Just sitting down, looking at the steering wheel, it is of course leather wrapped, and it's actually a heated steering wheel, and that's really good for, you know, if you're waking up, or you know, you're outside for a while, say you're at a parade or a Christmas parade or something like that, something in the winter, you want to get into your car, you don't have gloves, you know, just turn on your heated steering wheel, have a nice warm surface to grab onto as you're driving, or say you just live in a colder climate year round. It's definitely a nice feature to have. You also have heated and cooled seats. I'm actually using cooled seats myself right now. It's pretty hot outside, and they definitely are cooling me down. Like I said, heated and cooled, so basically you have seats for the summer and you have seats for the winter, so very nice to have. And as you move behind the steering wheel, you have a very nice, easy to read gauge cluster. Of course, your miles per hour, your you know, fuel mileage and stuff like that. It's all displayed on this screen that is right there. I can control the screen by using buttons on the steering wheel. Very easy to use. I can have a digital speedometer, you know, miles to empty, like I already said. You know, your odometer is right there, your fuel pressure and stuff like that. Also, this vehicle has the ability to, when you're driving, you have the ability to shift the car manually if you wish by paddle shifters right here that are very nice aluminum, very high quality. If you grab onto them, you can tell that they're definitely not cheap plastic. Definitely nice to push onto. You can go up through the gears and whatnot, shifting that way. All you have to do is put the car in you know, the drive mode, and just hit the M on top of the select gear selector shift here, and then you can automatically in your manual mode. That way, you know, if you want to have a little bit more sporty feel with the car, you can go ahead and enable that just by doing that. Also, speaking about driving the vehicle, you have different drive modes here. So there's a mode button. You can just select different modes. It'll show up on the screen behind the steering wheel. Right now I'm currently in touring. I can go to sport and snow and ice, and snow and ice will basically limit the throttle response a little. Basically make sure that you have a little bit more traction and not make the throttle so basically touchy when you touch it. Of course, sport is more of a, you know, aggressive feel, makes the transmission shift higher up, is to give you more power or rev the engine out a little more. Than touring is your regular everyday, you know, just driving around mode, and that's very nice to have. You know, just depending on what moods you're feeling in, or if you really need to go somewhere. Of course, you also have a traction control button right here. You know, if you're in a snowy climate or something like that, or you need to be able to turn traction control off and able to get more power to go to the wheels or something like that, you have the ability to do that right there. You also have these very nice cup holders. The cup holders in this vehicle is another luxury feature. You actually have a motorized compartment that covers over the cup holders, so you know, when you open that and close that, it looks very nice and seamless in here, and all you have to do is push it a little, and then it opens up via the motor. And also you have the ability to have your auxiliary ports in here. So of course, you know, your like I said, you can connect your phone via Bluetooth, or you can have the actual aux cable. You can go ahead and plug that in, or you can have your USB cable. So that's also very nice. You know, if you have a passenger and they don't want to turn on their Bluetooth or anything, they can just go ahead and use auxiliary cable. And then of course, moving over to your climate settings that are right here. Now, of course, your climate settings, so like I already said, the heated and cooled seats, but you also have the ability to actually lift this compartment right here and have a storage area right here, and you actually have a wireless phone charging port right here in here, which is very nice. You can also have, you know, something like your keys or something like that, but it's also very convenient. So if you have anything like anything valuable that you want to really hide away, you can basically place it in there. You know, it closes. It's very hidden. Honestly, no one would really ever see this unless they've actually been in this car before. So it definitely is a feature that would keep your valuables safe if you're in the car. And then moving above the climate settings that you have right here, you of course have your infotainment center right here. So of course you have your radio, your AM, FM, stereo, your XM satellite radio, and then of course you can connect your phone, and then you have a projection screen right here. You can also control your climate. You can get weather updates via right here. You can also get traffic updates. You also have OnStar in this vehicle, and that's very good to have. Say you get into an accident on a back road or something like that, and and basically OnStar will locate the vehicle and they'll call people to come out and assist you with whatever's going on. So it definitely is a nice safety feature to have. And speaking of safety features, this car also does come with lane keep assist. Basically, you know, if you're for some reason a little sleepy or whatnot, or drifting into another lane by accident, the vehicle will let you know what's going on. You also have adaptive cruise control, which is a very nice feature if you're going on a road trip. You have the ability to basically set cruise control. If a vehicle gets in front of you and slows down, set the speed limit 60 miles an hour, they slow down to 50 for some reason, the vehicle will slow down itself down to 50 miles an hour and keep basically provide a safe distance between you and them and still maintain the speed limit. All you really have to do is sit here and steer. So that definitely is a nice feature to have, as adaptive cruise control. The vehicle is also push to start, of course. And just looking around the apps, the vehicle, more about it, just the seats themselves are really nice big plush seats to sit in. You have a very nice headrest right here, and then right above the seats on the roof right here, you have this very nice panoramic sun roof right here that just really lets all the slide in. Of course, it goes back to the back seat passengers, and then the back seat you also have a very ton of room back there for kids and whatnot. They have their own storage, their own air vents back there and stuff like that. And then moving towards the back of the vehicle, you also have your trunk back there, a very nice big trunk. Like I said, this is a very nice big sedan, and you know, you just have a ton of room back there to put suitcases, anything. And if you want even more room, you can of course move down the rear seats and push those back. Definitely a ton of room back there for anything that you really might have, golf clubs, suitcases, or anything like that. If you'd like to find out more about this vehicle, head on down to Capital Ford here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Great guys, great people, and they help you out.